Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm your teacher, and today I'm here for unit number 4, Living Things and Their Environment. And today we are going to discuss our lesson number 2. So, what are the components of biosphere? Because we had already learned and we had already discussed about the biosphere in our last lesson. So before I will go into the components, I want to revise or recall what is biosphere. Biosphere is the part of the earth where all the living things are present. Okay, it is that layer of the earth on which all the living things are existing, are present. Okay, students. So today, inshallah, we will talk about the components of biosphere. Bio means life, sphere means the area or the layer, whatever. Okay, students. So our first component is water. Okay. What is the importance of water in the biosphere? So it says that the 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. It is present in the oceans, ice caps, and lakes and the rivers. Okay. Now it tells us that most part of our earth is covered with water. Okay, means um, most of the land is over there is covered with water. It is present in the oceans and it is present in the oceans and ice caps. It is present in the oceans, ice caps, lakes, and rivers. What are these ice caps? These are the glaciers. Okay, and I know that, and I hope that most of you know about these glaciers. What are they? They are the large mountains which are covered with snow. Okay, so that 3/4 of the earth is covered in the form of rivers, maybe in the form of lakes, oceans, ice caps, etc., etc. Means most of our earth is covered with water. So living things need water because 3/4 of the body is made up of water, and any changes inside the body takes place in the form of solution. Okay. So we have learned in our last unit a balanced diet, that why we need much water, because our own body is also made up of 3/4 of our body is made up of water, and we need this water inside of our body because of our every body activity has to be done with the help of water. Either we are eating, we are respiring, we are digesting, we are excreting, all will be done with the help of water. Okay, so this is the importance of water on this biosphere, on this earth where the living things are present. So what is the next? That is air. Next component is air. So about 1/5 of the air is a gas called oxygen. Okay. So means out of the whole air, out of the all the mixtures of the air, 1/5 part of the air is covered with this oxygen. It means that this oxygen is very important for us. Okay. Living things take oxygen out of the air when they breathe. Okay, means living things like us, we humans, all of you know, I hope all of you know that all of us need oxygen to get in our bodies. Okay, we take oxygen inside of our body. So when we breathe, we take this 1/5 of the oxygen into our body, which is definitely and surely being added up with the help of plants. So breathing helps to produce energy for the body. Okay, breathing helps to produce energy for the body, because when we take in this oxygen, it is not only that we have to take in oxygen. When this oxygen comes to in our body, it mixes with our blood. Our digested food is already there. So when this digested food and oxygen reaches each and every cell of our body, we get energy. Okay, we get energy. Yes, students. So a very small amount of air is this carbon dioxide gas, and all of you know that this carbon dioxide gas is a type of waste gas for humans. Okay, because all of you know that we take in oxygen, but we take out carbon dioxide gas. Okay, we take in oxygen, but we take out carbon dioxide. So from where it is being or what are the sources of carbon dioxide? It is added to the air by burning wood and coal, and also by the breathing of the animals. Okay, means this we will get this carbon dioxide when we burn wood, when we burn coal. Coal is also a type of wood, I think all of you know, and also by the breathing of animals. Okay, and plants ultimately use this carbon dioxide to make their food. So plants use carbon dioxide, make their food. So plants not in return, and after the process of photosynthesis, the plants not only give us food, but they also provide us oxygen. Okay, students. So this is the second component of biosphere. Now, come to the point, or come to the next um, component, that is light. Okay, so I hope that you can understand what do we mean by light. That is basically the sunlight. Okay, the sun provides sunlight and energy for all living things, because you know that this sun is not only giving us light, it is also giving us heat. Okay, so this sunlight is not only needed by the plants, but this sunlight is also necessary and important for other animals and the humans. Okay, but more importantly, plants use sunlight to make their food. Okay, all of you know, and we had already discussed that plants use sunlight, plants use carbon dioxide, plants take water, and ultimately they prepare food and oxygen for us. And I hope every one of you know that this process is called photosynthesis. What we call it? Photosynthesis. Yes. So animals eat plants and so get energy indirectly from plants. Okay, means although we are not uh, depending on sunlight directly, but once the plants are using the sunlight to make their food, and when the animals and the humans take this food, indirectly we are taking this sunlight. Okay, students. So this is about the light, which is um, very important component of our biosphere. Okay, students, I hope till now all of you have well understand. Okay, moving to the next component now, that is minerals. Yes, and I do hope that all of you are well aware of these minerals now, because we have recently discussed about these minerals in our chapter number 3, that was a balanced diet. Okay, but over here we will talk about the minerals in the soil. Okay, students, so the soil contains many minerals which help plants and animals to grow healthy and strong. And we had learned in our previous unit that they are the welfare foods. Although they are required by the body in small amounts, but still they are important for our ongoing health and ongoing life. Okay, so in the case of plants, plants absorb mineral salts from the soil through their roots. Got it, students? Because for the plants, because they are present inside the soil, they may have natural, the soil may have natural minerals in it, or it get these minerals in the form of the fertilizer which is being added to the soil. Got it? So what were the different minerals we have learned for plants? That is nitrogen, phosphorus, magnesium, and iron. All these are the different materials which are required by plants, because we learned a lot in our uh, previous unit that plants do not eat the fruits and vegetables. Okay, they just produce but they do not eat. So from where they get their minerals? They get their minerals from the soil, or they get these minerals in the form of fertilizers. As far as animals are concerned, they get their minerals by eating plants. And I hope now every one of you know that all the types of fruits and vegetables, they have different minerals in them. But not only fruits and vegetables, you know that milk, meat, egg, they also have very important minerals inside of them. Okay, so this mineral is also an important part of our biosphere, because it is helping us to get energy. Got it, students? So the last but not the least component of the biosphere is temperature. Okay, plants and animals need to live in a particular temperature, and I hope that you, all of you, are well aware that temperature is very important for some environment, or for certain climate. Okay, so this is very important, that we need to live in a particular temperature, because if the surroundings become too hot or too cold, they may die. It can be the plants, because if the plants are receiving too much temperature, they will stop photosynthesizing and ultimately they will die. All of you know that the animals migrate in too much winter, or they hibernate themselves in the soil in case of too much cold, or they may also go inside of their places in the summer. Okay, and for humans also, if there is too much hot or too much cold, there can be the serious consequences. So temperature is also playing a very important role in our biosphere. Yes, students, this is very important component. So far we have learned about the components of the biosphere. That is the water, air, light, minerals, and temperature. Okay. Now our next topic is about that what do animals eat? Okay, now we are coming to our next topic, that what do animals need? Okay, students. So this is again very important, because I hope that most of you know about the eating, the categories of animals according to their eating habit. But let's see that what we are going to learn today, that without plants, there would be no food in the world. Okay. Plants provide food for animals. We already discussed, we are already learned. Why? Because green plants can make their own food from the light energy of the sun. Okay, green plants can make their own food from the light energy of the sun. We have already, and we have just discussed about it. The energy of the sun is stored in the sugars made by green plants. And this point we have also discussed in our unit number 3. In the first part of that unit, we have learned that when the plants prepare their food, they may store this food in the form of sugars in the leaves, in underground roots, in the underground stems, seeds, etc. and etc. Okay, students. So some of this energy is used by the plant itself. Okay, because we also learned about it before, that this is not only that plants prepare food for us and store food for us, rather they also need this energy for their cells. Okay, so some energy is stored in the plants, but most of the energy is lost. Okay, it is lost in the environment. Inshallah, in our next topics, we will talk about it. So when an animal feeds on plants, it eats the stored energy, and so the energy passes from plants to the animals. Yes, when the animals feed on plants, they will take the energy of the plant. So in this way, energy is moved from plants to animals. When any animal is being eaten by another animal, that energy is transferred to that animal, and if that animal is eaten by a human, then it is transferred to the human. So inshallah, in our next lessons we will talk about the food chain and all that. This is called food chain, and inshallah we will talk about it in our next classes, inshallah. So adding up to your knowledge now, I am sharing that what are the different types of animals on the basis of the mode of nutrition. So I hope every one of you well aware about these terms. The first one is the herbivores. Okay, so all those animals which eat only plants are called herbivores. What are they called? Herbivores. They have special teeth to chew leaves and grass. Okay, Allah has made special type of teeth, or the modifications in their teeth, which help them to chew the grass and to eat the leaves which they need for their food. So the examples of herbivores are sheep, zebras, and camels. Okay, moving to the next, that is carnivores, and I hope all of you again well aware of this term. That is the animals which eat only meat or flesh of other animals are called carnivores. Means that they are just eating the meat or flesh of other animals. Okay, so the carnivores, they also have special teeth and sharp claws that help them to grip and tear the flesh of other animals. And yes, carnivorous animals have special long and the sharp teeth, because they have to hold the other animal and grip it strongly, and it has to, after hunting it, it has to tear the flesh of other animal. In this way, they are able to eat the flesh of other animal. So the carnivorous animals have very, very, very sharp claws and sharp teeth to do this job. Okay, and the example of carnivores is lions and the tigers. Okay, so the last but not the least is the omnivores. Okay, and I hope again you know about this term, that humans and some other animals eat both plants and animals. Okay, you know that we not only eat plants, we also eat the meat and flesh of other animals. Okay, and there are some other examples of other animals, that is bears, hens, and crows. They are also considered or categorized in the omnivores. Okay, students. So this is about the category of the animals according to their mode of nutrition. They are herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Okay. So this is about this. This is about this. What do animals eat? Now, students, I'm going to share a very interesting video with you all. Let's have a look, and in the end, inshallah, I will recap today's lesson. Okay, so let's have a look on the video.
Hello! I've learned something new! Let me show you! See this? You can also copy me! Very good! Now try this! It is more difficult than the first one. Try again! Hi! What is going on? Oh, I was telling my friend what I had learned yesterday. Let's play charades. Guys, can you guess what he's trying to tell with these? Watch again. Can you guess now? It seems we need to give them more hints. Okay, you give them some hints. Okay, see again. Guys, it's related to eating. Can you guess now? It is. And like this. And these are related to eating. Very few friends are able to guess. They need more hints. Let's go to a forest. You may get the answers there. You're right. Here we go to the forest. Wow, it seems they are having a party. Shh, don't make noise. Let's disturb them. What are they eating? It seems the giraffe is eating some plants. And the lion is eating some meat. Hey, see, the bear has a few plants in one hand and a fish in the other. Haha, he is enjoying them both at the same time. Why can't others do the same? Oh, you mean eating plants and meat at the same time? Yeah, like the bear is enjoying the plants and the fish at the same time. Why can't the giraffe and lion do the same? That's an interesting question. Do you know some animals eat only plants? I remember I had a rabbit. It would only eat carrots and grass. It never ate the chicken that I used to give to him. You're right. The rabbits eat plants only. Giraffe is also one of the animals that only eat plants. Can you tell me about a few other animals that eat only plants? Cow, deer, elephant, sheep? There are many. And do you know there's a special name for these animals? A special name for animals that eat only plants? Yeah, they are known as herbivores. What about the lion? Lions are just opposite of giraffe. They enjoy meat only. Do you mean they do not eat plants? Yeah, they eat meat only. Are there any more animals who eat only meat? Tigers, sharks, eagles are meat eaters. Is there a special name for meat eaters also? Yeah, the meat eater animals are known as carnivores. I have a question. How can we know that some animals are carnivores and some animals are herbivores? That is linked to your charade question. Let's peep again. Just watch closely. You may get an answer to charades. You are asking me how we can identify a carnivore and an herbivore. Yeah, look at the lion and the giraffe closely. Look at their mouths. See how they are eating? Guys, now you get it. See how the lion is eating? It is a carnivore. The jaws of carnivores move up and down, but not side to side. And now look at the giraffe. It is an herbivore. It is moving its mouth sideways. An herbivore's jaw moves both up and down and side to side for grinding vegetation. So this indicates it's an herbivore. And this indicates a carnivore. Oh, we forgot about the bear. It was eating fish as well as plants. These kinds of animals are called omnivores. But how do they move their jaws? Oh, the jaw motion of an omnivore is similar to a carnivore. Oh, you mean up and down. Yeah. I noticed that even the teeth of the lion are different than a giraffe. Let's watch again. See, the lion's front teeth are long and pointed. Yeah, carnivores have to tear raw flesh. And see, it looks like the giraffe is grinding the plants in its mouth. Yeah, let's go back home. I will tell you more about these. In the forest, you saw the difference between herbivores and carnivores. Yeah, they eat in different ways. Let me show you one more difference. Their front teeth seem very sharp. Yeah, these are known as canine teeth. They kill other animals by driving these teeth through the flesh of their prey. That is how they kill other animals? Now let's move on to herbivores. Now you know that herbivores survive by consuming plant material. In general, plant foods are difficult to break down and digest. Then how do herbivores break down these? Look closely. Herbivores have several pairs of broad and rigid teeth that they use to grind leaves, shoots, and twigs. So they don't have pointed, sharp teeth like carnivores? Yeah, in most of the herbivores, canines are not there. Now let's see omnivores. So these animals eat both plants and animals. Yeah, and they have several kinds of teeth to handle a variety of foods. So they have sharp teeth, flat teeth, and more. Yeah, but they don't grind their foods like herbivores. It seems that I am an omnivore. I eat plants as well as meat. Yeah, humans are omnivores. Let me check my teeth. Friends, you can also check your teeth in front of the mirror. Yeah, you will see that we have sharp teeth, flat teeth, and many more. If you want to know more about teeth, click on this video. Is there any other difference between herbivore and carnivore animals? Yeah, it's digestive system. Look here. Why is there a difference? Since some parts of plant materials such as cellulose are hard to digest, the digestive system of herbivores is adapted so that food may be digested properly. The cecum is bigger in herbivores than carnivores? You want to know more? No, I'm feeling sleepy now. Okay, let's say bye to our friends. Bye. And guys,
So I hope students that you have learned a lot about herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores from that video. So I hope that today's lesson is well understood to you all. So let's have a recap of today's lesson now. What we have learned today, we have learned that there are different features or components, or you can say parts, which make up our atmosphere or the biosphere. Okay, these are the parts of our biosphere. And we have learned about like temperature, air, light, minerals, water, etc., etc. Okay, temperature, it is having its importance because all the living things can survive only in a moderate or in a normal temperature. Means we cannot survive in too hot or too cold temperature. Then air, 1/5 of our air is this oxygen, so it means that oxygen is very important of all the gases in the air. Light, that we will talk about this light, this is the sunlight, which is very important for making, because it is helping the plants for making their food, and once the plants prepare their food, we get energy in the form of eating that food which the plants have prepared. And then minerals, that plants need minerals, and the plants get minerals from the soil or in the form of fertilizers, while the animals or the humans, they get minerals Humans get minerals by eating the different types of fruits and vegetables, milk, egg, etc. Then we had learned about what do animals eat. That is depending upon the need of the animal, what type of food they need, and uh, how they can eat that food. Okay, and then in the end, and last but not the least, you had learned very clearly about the difference between herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Okay, so herbivores, they are the animals which eat plants only, and for this they have special type of teeth, and you have seen and watched in the video that their um, movement of the teeth in the mouth is different from that movement which is all around the mouth. We can guess that this or and this particular animal is a herbivore. Then are the carnivores, and you know that carnivores are the animals which can eat meat or the flesh only, and for this they have long teeth which helps to chew the food in them, and they also help to tear or grind the food. Okay, and in the end, last but not the least, we have learned about omnivores. Humans, deer, hens, these are the example of omnivores, and this is how they help them to um, eat the meat and flesh of their animals because they have a variety of teeth. Okay, students, and you have also observed that they have different types of digestive systems even, which help them to digest their food, because herbivores are very different from carnivores and omnivores, because digesting plant is sometimes very difficult. So Allah has made their digestive system in a very different way, in which it helps them to digest the grasses and the leaves easily in their bodies, because to digest leaves and grass is very difficult otherwise. Okay, and similarly you have seen that the carnivores, they also have to depend on the meat or the flesh of other animals only, so they must have strong digestive system which help them to digest the meat of other animals. Okay, but how the omnivores are um, having this adaptation, that they have different types of teeth which not only help them to chew the plant part or the that leaves of the plant in different ways, or they also have sharp teeth somehow which help them to tear and grind the meat when they eat. Okay, so I hope that you have learned very clearly today about the components of biosphere as well as the types of animals according to their mode of nutrition. Okay, students. So, inshallah, that um, topic is easier for you after watching and attending this class. If you have any problem, you can ask me, and you can contact me on my personal number.